friends, it's me. And today we're gonna be checking out some things that annoy you a lot more than they should. You get one slice of pizza. Okay, any slice? Yeah, any slice. Takes it right out the middle. You know, the best piece, boneless. Imagine having friends that won't judge you for this. The whole squad left after this. Remember when you would get up, walk to the front of the room to sharpen your pencil and end up with this? This disgrace of a sharpening accident.
Why does this even happen?
And then you gotta like peel the pencil so you can finish filling in your Scantron. Ew! What are these business hours? Monday, 10:23 to 9:07. You know, they really exact. I'm gonna get there when I wanna get there, okay? This is hideous. What kind of establishment does this? The forbidden way to cut a pie. Some places this will get you 5 to 10 years. Other places you just get a slap on the wrist. Oh, the worst part is he's cutting it with a pumpkin carver. That's not even a knife. You fool. You are so lucky I can't see your face right now. You know, this pie even went out of their way to mark where the slices should be cut for the perfect pie experience. There's literally a cap where you could twist it open and get the mito. But no, you did this for what? I mean, to be honest, I do this too. Oh, you know what? You want to take this to the next level? You walk in on your child at lunch. They open up their juice box like this. From the bottom, slice it open. Big mouth. They'll either grow up to be a genius or a psychopath, or both. And you just pop this straw right in. I've never seen somebody violate a juice box like this. Don't you just love when you're opening up a new tub of something and then you peel it off and then you got that thin layer of no, we ain't want you to open this. You know, the first layer wasn't protective enough. We gotta have the second layer where you have to take things into your own hands and shove your thumb right in there. The ugliest pistachios in the bag. I hate these ones. They only got a slit. Why you built like that? How am I supposed to crack this open? I broke a nail once struggling with this. The nut is just way too secure. Security level 100. You ain't getting this nut. This kid really at a bowling alley, playing bowling on his tablet. You see, the ball was too heavy and I could not swing, and I accidentally hit my mother in the face. So mother said I cannot handle the big balls anymore. So he playing a bowling simulator. We all know a sink like this, that the water is just too close to the back of the sink. When you try to wash your hands, it's like, try not to touch the back of the sink or get the Rona. I have a thing where if I touch the back of the sink, I gotta dry and wash my hands all over again. You take a nice sheet of toilet paper and a little sliver of the next piece. Why does this always happen to me? Every single time. Without fail. Ugh. Why does this packaging still exist? 2020. What are you trying to accomplish? Oh, this tool is supposed to cut these plastic packages like butter. Yet it is in said package. What do you mean stop struggling? You know, this is gonna be the last time I struggle with this. It's never gonna happen again after I get this open. Ew, somebody slapped their door in their doorway in Photoshop and forgot to adjust it. This is somebody's real door. Why are you built like that? How you put it in diagonally and it still fit? This don't make no sense. But why couldn't you be like the rest of your neighbors? You know, normal door. And then you got this, the Florida of doors. Ah, yes, the forbidden bite of Hubba Bubba. I did this at school, so nobody would ask me for some. Like, I would pull out my Hubba Bubba, and they'd be like, oh, can I get some? And then I'd be like, but you see, I took a bite. You still want it? And then my nasty friend was like, yeah, sure, just give me some from the side. I'm like, really? Okay, but that's not how you're supposed to eat it. It's like taking a bite out of a Kit Kat. Instead of breaking them apart, just taking a bite like, Tell me right now, what is the point of having an eraser on the tip of a pencil if it's gonna do this? Why would you erase like this? You literally had one job and you're gonna do it like this. Pencil's really trying to get back at the world. You're an eraser. You're supposed to erase, not a smearer. Your order is ready to collect. We got 138, 140, 141. Wait, but I'm 139. Where is my order? You know, this always give me a mini panic attack like, wait, what happened? Did they not put my order in? Maybe they forgot about me. Maybe they didn't push enter. Do I have to go up and talk to them? Then I'm gonna have to call the manager, and this a whole unnecessary social interaction that I don't want to have to deal with. You know, this sweet tea was $6. Big sale. Flashy yellow and red sign. On sale. $5.99. nice. Save yourself 1 penny. Come get your sweet tea. Why do they even bother with this? Is it just supposed to like get your attention? Karen, see a sale sign like sweet tea on sale. Oh, a new pack of pens. Delightful. How many layers I gotta rip through to get to you? Again, the good old thumbnail. Skirt down the side. See, that's the fast way to do it, but that's how I get most of my paper cuts. Y'all need to find a better way to package things. Can we just like saran wrap everything? Maybe put it in a paper envelope? Something I could just rip open. Wham bam, yes ma'am. I hate unnecessary packaging, ma'am. The toughest decision I had to make today. Choose the perfect number. 10 gallons, but it's gonna cost you $39.99. You know, I can make this $40 even, but it's gonna cost you the perfect gallon. Amazon, ship me my hot sauce without any padding. Oh no! I shook it up a little too hard. Every time, every single time without fail that I order a jar of some sort online, it always comes leaking, no matter how much padding or packaging. Like, I don't know how you be abusing these packages, but please stop. Be gentle with the sauce. In my house, all of these lights are off. Excuse me, sir, 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 you. Yeah, what are you doing? You're off. That means down. He's literally so rude. Y'all ever dig through the bottom of your freezer? Oh, a popsicle from last summer. You open it. What is this? Ain't even a popsicle. It's a stick-in pop. Make it make sense. Throw the whole thing away. Let me some frostbite flavored cherry. Trash. Didn't you just love when all the edges of the floor don't match up? You know, it started out straight. How did it end up like this? And slowly it's just like trailing off. How does this make sense? How does it gradually get worse? My mental health the first few days of quarantine. And now. Isn't it just dandy when the donut shop packages your donut in a bag and the frosting leaves the donut's body? Okay, you know what I do? I just dip it in. Or you know, I take a bite of naked donut and then a fingerful of frosting. You know, either way, we get in a bite of both. Not too bothersome to me. You pop the can opener a little too hard. The whole tab pulls off.
Now what?
You use a can opener. Like for tuna, but for Coca-Cola. Easy peasy. Wait, can you actually do that? I'm sure you can. A can's a can and a can opener can. Hey, we got a wrap special. Buy 2, get the 3rd and 1 free. The 3rd one. Now, I feel like some people legitimately don't know. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Everything is an end. Because it's the end of your brain power. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, logic and... I cannot express how badly I want to turn this sewer hole. I completely forgot what these are called. But I want to tilt it. Come on, a couple degrees. That's all you need to be perfect. Why are you making this so difficult? So my roommate needed a blank trophy and then ordered one. And in the box where it says engraving, I do not want engraving. Just leave the metal plate blank. No engraving. And I just popped it on the trophy. You're supposed to leave it blank, not say leave it blank. Congratulations, CEO of leaving it blank. When you only buy 1 item from CVS, receipt be like 100-pound dog for scale. 1 item, just 1 item. At least in the winter you could wrap it around your neck, wear it as a scarf, keep you warm. This is what it's like having the laziest sister in the world. Hey, you know, at least she popped on a fresh roll in the vicinity of the holder. You know, that's a lot more than I'm used to. But like, you couldn't have taken 0.2 seconds to pop it out, put it in. Like, you have a top tier toilet paper holder. They're so easy. You just pull it off, pull it on. These people really be next level. Anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it didn't annoy you too much. Make sure you hit that like button in the Hello friends, it's me, and today we're doing a very educational video where you can learn things and acquire knowledge. Did you know the lines on a solo cup are measurement marks? Oh, I knew like the bottom part was, but I didn't know like the whole thing was. So the bottom section is just 1 ounce, and that's like a shot. And then you fill up the second line, which is 5 ounces with wine. Who drinks wine in a solo cup? Must be a very low point of your life. And then the other one is 12 ounces. But what are all the other lines? I wonder, was this planned or they just put a bunch of like lines on the cup and then people were like, oh, we should fill it up this much? I don't know, I think it was all planned. It just took a really long time for everybody everybody to catch on and be like, oh, nice. Okay, so before earpods, we had something called earbuds. I mean, we still have them. I still have them. Smash like if you don't have AirPods. So there is this hole, not the sound hole, but the other hole. What is it for? They help create a vacuum to improve acoustics and keep the headphones in place. It will also eliminate any thumping sound that might occur from the cord moving around. So it's like a filter for sound. All right, well now you know. You ever wondered why the top of a McFlurry looks like this? So this is how they make it. That's why. So the cap is so weirdly shaped, so you can put the M&Ms or the Oreos or whatever you like. I like M&Ms. And then they put in the spoon, and they use the spoon as a mixer, and it blends it all up. McDonald's out here living in the future. That's actually so genius. Because that's why they give you those weird spoons, because it's actually a mixing device. And a spoon. I want some ice cream right now. I bet you anything, I go to any McDonald's right now, ice cream machine broke. By the way, whenever they say the ice cream machine is broken, it's actually just cleaning itself. So they clean the ice cream machines at night. Like as soon as the clock strikes midnight, it's like, okay, everybody shut off the ice cream machine. There will be no more. I feel like they should do that in the morning instead of nighttime. So every time I go through the drive-thru at night, the ice cream machine always broke. And it's funny how they say it's broken. Can't you just say it's being cleaned? I don't know. Ooh, so on the bottom of a bottle cap, there's this little seal. Oh, I've definitely taken some of these out. So they put these on carbonated drinks and soda bottles to keep everything in the bottle. The liquid and the carbonation. Without it, the soda would just go flat. Interesting. I had no idea. What are these little holes inside airplane windows for? So ants can escape in an emergency. No, they will perish. So it's supposed to prevent the window from fogging and compensates for air pressure. Okay, well now you know why windows don't fog on airplanes. Because you got this little hole. Okay, these things are everywhere. Absolutely everything you buy. Shoes, bags. What else are they in? Is this just literally shoes and bags? You know, those little gel packets you throw away, you don't eat them. They kind of look like Orbeez. So these actually absorb moisture. So they put them in shoes, they put them in bags, but you don't put them in your mouth. Not any other holes either. When I was a kid, I always wondered what these tasted like. Like, are they hard? Or are they chewy? Is it like boba? I never got to try them, and good thing I didn't, because I might not be here. But if you got some dank shoes, your feet sweating, soaking wet from your walk to the refrigerator. You pop one of these bad boys in, and it's supposed to absorb the moisture. I mean, I've never tried it. I can't sit here and be like, oh yeah, that's gonna work. But that's what it's for. To those of you who haven't noticed, there are 3 bumps. Oh my god, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This got 5 bumps. I ain't making this up. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this is an extra large one. This is a train tie. In America, we call that extra large. So the ridge in the lid fits at the bottom. Hold on. And now the lid is a coaster. Oh my god, it's actually perfect. The bottom of the cup is the same size as the circle on the lid. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, you got a coaster. But now you don't have a lid, so if you accidentally karate chop your Starbucks water, it's gonna be carpet water. Throw a silica packet on it. You know, it's stuff like this, very useful things in real life that I like finding out about online. You know when you put a straw in a carbonated drink and a soda? I only drink sparkling water. Comment below, do you guys like sparkling water? Because I feel like a lot of people hate it. I used to hate it until I went to Peru and they had nothing but sparkling water, and it was like weird to drink regular water. Now I love sparkling water. But anyways, when you put the straw in, it just like pop right out and then it like squirts all over your face. Like, no, I don't like this carbonated drink. Get me out of here. But if you take the little cap and then twist it around, you could put your straw in it and it holds it in place. It's like handcuffs for your straw so it doesn't escape. Nice. What are margins in a notebook for? So they are not for teachers to write notes. So in the past, books often fell victim to mice and rats. Like they would eat them. Why didn't Albert Einstein give him like a piece of cheese or something? So they like to to gnaw on paper. And in order to not let them eat the paper or the valuable information on the paper, they put margins. I don't know if this is made up. It just sounds so insane to me that like we put these margins here so we could have time to stop the rats from eating the precious information about the Declaration of Independence, about the Bill of Rights. Okay? Seems like something they would do in a game, honestly. Stop the rats before they eat all your precious research. And then you fight the final rat boss. Okay, I don't like this one. I feel personally attacked. We meet again. My arch nemesis. Glass Heinz ketchup bottles. I can never get the damn ketchup out of this, no matter where I hit it. So there's supposed to be a 57 on the glass bottle. And you're supposed to hold it at a 45-degree angle and smack that bad boy like the doctor smacked you when you popped out of your mom's vajayjay. Actually, you're supposed to karate chop it. I did it once. It hurt really bad and I was like, I'm never doing this again. Can't y'all just like give squeezy bottles? What's wrong with squeezy bottles? I don't like the glass ones. Stop trying to be fancy. It's ketchup. The hole at the top of a lollipop stick. Yeah, why do they do that? I always thought it was like a whistle. I try to like blow in it after I'm done with a lollipop when I was a kid, and sometimes it would whistle, but like a really bad whistle. I rate this whistle 2 out of 10. Does not whistle. Oh, apparently other kids thought this was a whistle too. I thought it was special. So it's not actually a whistle. The reason the plastic lollipop stick has a small hole at the top is so that when the manufacturer pours the hot melted candy onto the mold, some of it seeps into the hole and hardens to keep the candy on the stick instead of falling off. Oh. So it's like a grip for the melted candy so it sticks to the stick. Otherwise you could just like pop that bad boy off. This is what separates lollipops from the jawbreakers. The stick. And with a stick comes great grip. You ever get a new car or a rental, or you just have no idea what side the gas is on? So this is a cool little hack. You just look at the gas sign where it says how much gas you have, whatever car you're in. There will always be an arrow next to the gas pump logo and it'll point to which side your gas is. So if it's on the driver's or if it's on the passengers. So you will always know. You don't have to like get out of the car and check and be like, oh no, I done pulling the wrong side. No. What are these things for on your laptop charger? Ooh, mine doesn't have that, does it? I have never noticed that. So do these things just like pull out and then you can like wrap it around and then it holds the cords in place? That is actually genius. I've just never noticed it. Okay, you know what? I've seen this before and I've tried it and I'm calling BS. This might work on those old stoves. Heck, they might even work on like an electric stove. But like that hole in the handle of a pot is meant for your wooden spoon. Okay, you know what? It might work on a wooden spoon. I personally like plastic cooking utensils and mine hella melted. It bubbled up. It looked like it got cystic acne after I tried this. But I have a gas grill. Boy, is it open flame. I feel like everybody has had a pair of these shoes. Either the same pair you've been wearing for the past 10 years or you lived in these through middle school and high school. Well, at least I did. But what are these holes for? Why? You can't put laces there. You can't even smuggle anything in there. What are they for? It's simple. Ventilation. So your feet can breathe the fine air of this beautiful world. So your feet don't get that dank and sweaty. They still gonna sweat, but it's gonna make them more breathable. Comment below, do your feet sweat? Cause my feet don't sweat. I don't think my feet have ever sweat. Is that weird? Oh, we got some Doc Martens, my favorite. So there's these loops sticking out of the shoe. They're not only for fashion, but they're actually to help you stick your foot in the boot. And I use this all the time when I put mine on. So like you pull it and it helps like open it up and then flip your foot right in. Don't forget a silica packet so your shoes don't get dank. So another reason, you can hang your boots on a hook to dry. And lastly, these loops can be used to wrap your laces through if you're tying them around your ankle. Who wraps laces around their ankle? Y'all got that much free shoelace that you gotta like wrap it around your ankle? Especially with boots, that's kind of weird. I mean, there's multiple uses and this is supposed to be an educational video, so there we go. Y'all learn something new every day. Okay, what are these things? On wires. It's like a big fat lump. But what is inside? What are they for? They are ferrite cores or chokes. They're chunks of magnetic iron oxide that are there to suppress high frequency electromagnetic interference. Like an EMP. Oh, somebody threw an EMP at me. I could still use my printer. Have you ever had weird interface when your cell phone goes off too close to a speaker? Well, ferrite cores are there to keep that from happening to your monitors, power supplies, and everything else. Whoa, I actually didn't know why. I literally had no idea. That's actually very valuable information. Now I know. I will not question your our existence anymore. Y'all seen these kind of backpacks, right, that have the pig snout on the front of it? So a lot of people think it's aesthetic. No, think again. They're called lash tabs or pig snoots. I love a good snoot. So you're supposed to stick cords or headphones out of the holes. So it's supposed to be like ideal for camping. So like you listen to music, you got your phone in your backpack, and you're hiking. I already knew that though, because I had one of those when I was in high school. I would walk home every day, and then I'd have my headphones come out of the holes, and I felt like a badass. I'm like, ain't nobody can steal my iPod anymore. Goodbye. You know when you buy new jeans, sweater, I don't know, I feel like they do this with like expensive things. They will give you like a patch of the material of the thing that you just bought. And I always throw these away. Like, I don't know what you're even supposed to use this for. Like, it's like a sample of the material. You probably thought they were like for patching any cuts or holes in them. No. They give you a sample of the material so you can test how different laundry detergents will react to your new garment. Ooh, that all makes sense now. So you don't just like throw it in and be like, oh, my Tide Pods ruined my new Gucci jeans. No, so you're just supposed to wash the little patch. Or I guess you could like test out cleaners on it before you test it out on like the real thing. I feel like this is really smart. And me as an adult can use this in my daily adult life. Yes. Wow, this is so extra. But like this thing on the bottom of a Tic Tac cap is supposed to give you one Tic Tac. Like, here you go. A Tic Tac offering. I mean, if you don't want to give your friend more than one, I guess. But I mean, whenever I have a Tic Tac, I just like dump that. I never have one. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below and let me know which one of these blew your mind the most. And smash that like. Friends, it's me. And today we're gonna be watching some things you probably can't explain. I just saw this on TikTok and I was like, did you swim inside of a shark? That is not the exit, but it looks like a pool. Is it a real shark? If it was a real shark, you would have been ingested and then digested. Who's recording? Oh, we got a vending machine that vends plates and cups. Oh. What was the reason? If you buy it, like, it drops and just shatters. Are you here to waste my time and money? If so, then take my money. This is actually a test. If it survives the fall, it is worthy enough to be my cereal bowl. Wait. No way, no way, no way, no way. Look, before. There's a kid right there, right? Watch the kid. Watch him. Where did that guy come from? He wasn't even there. The wave just like washed him 10 years older. I think there was like a movie about that or something. What just happened? What was that? Ma'am, what do you have in those pants? It's just like retractable. It's like she had like a hand and then just, what are you smuggling in there is the question. Is there a baby in there? Did the baby just like kick really hard? Do you happen to have a wonton paper for skin that a baby can just like kick right through? I can't make this up. I heard a whistling sound in the pantry and then my watermelon exploded like a dang bomb. What? Oh, it's like a deflated basketball. I need to know how this happens. Hey, at least you got watermelon slush. Oh, came out like a dang soup. Free gazpacho. You had a C4 in there or something? What in tarnation is this? It's like in slow-mo. What kind of mystery liquid is this? Kind of look like dish soap. What is it coming out of? I don't know. If you know what this liquid is, comment below because I don't. But it's like coming out in slow-mo. When you throw Vans, they will always land upright. Three times in a row. All of them at once. They all landed upright. I must try this immediately. I can't believe this worked.
No, I have my nice little custom controller holder right here.
Wow. Did you like launch that thing lightning speed at the wall? That it made such a perfect imprint that it fits perfectly back into the place. I think this is pretty good. You could probably like put a frame around it. Call it art.
Do you guys see that? There's literally a man walking and there's nowhere for him to be walking. There's literally
no one there.
I'm freaking spooked.
Where did that shadow come from? He's like walking his dog, right? He gotta be in another street or something. After watching this like 5 times, I think he was behind the first building. He gotta be somewhere around there, somewhere in the vicinity. You can't tell me Invisible Man just like walking his invisible dog in a visible neighborhood. My roommate always does this and I finally caught him. So he pours a glass of milk, right? Takes a sip. Oh, what's wrong with it? Sour? Expired? But wait. This is a violation. Send this man to jail. He got caught in 4K. He's wiping up a whole thing of milk with his socks. I can't even say get like a drop of water on my socks. This dude is like, I ain't wasting no paper towels in this house, just with his socks. Now imagine he didn't go to change them immediately. Psychotic behavior. In the middle of the car, like they put a dang toothpick through it.
This gate will never stop me.
So you see how he just went through the gate? Like a ghost.
Told ya.
If I didn't have a dog that could easily go through gates, I would be very confused. But my dog is a good 50% fluff. She go in and out of the gate with very minimal struggle. So if you look closely, he is actually going through one of the bars. Like that boy, Skinty. He jumped through that real easily. I will admit, it looked like he just passed on through. Molecules separated for a split second. Ash, come on. Come on. Yeah. This place, you gotta be 21 to enter. And then look at what I got here. A child just sitting there, chilling in the window. Now I know that ain't 21. 2.1 possibly, but definitely not 21. Plot twist, he's a security guard. A large ice water with light ice.
Okay.
And then a large Dr. Pepper, light ice.
Large Dr. Pepper, light ice.
And then a Sprite, light ice as well, and then that's it. For a second, I thought it was a voiceover. I'm like, wait, what am I looking at? But somebody just literally destroyed the drive-through order speaker. How is it still functional? Like, they're still talking to somebody. Also, how did this happen? Was the ice cream machine broken? Oh, no. I will show you broken. Boom. Do you see what I see? I've ever seen, like, yeah, it's a school photo, but she has her phone. She's literally taking a selfie, or she's making it look like she's taking a selfie. She has her phone up while they're taking her school photo. I think she's onto something. There ain't no rule that says you can't, like, hold up your phone to make it look like you're taking the photo. She done played us all.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys something. Let me know what you guys think.
She parted her ribs. He put his finger through it. Literally sucked in half her stomach. When you know you're gonna fail a test. So you study underwater so nobody could see your tears. The desk, the chair, all of it underwater. How was he doing this? If they could do it in SpongeBob, plot twist, he's actually studying how to breathe underwater. Oh wait, he didn't learn it yet. Now I know, water is not coming out of your tile. It's not. I don't care what you tell me. It's splashing off of something. Stop playing with me like this. All I can do is like, look at this. Just as confused as you are. When water starts coming out of your wall, call the plumber. Guys, what do I do if it overflows? So it's raining and the pool is already like really high. You know, if you've ever wondered, most pools have like a sensor where the water will like stay at a certain amount at all times. So wait, so does it like get rid of the water? I know it doesn't overflow. I've never seen a pool overflow. Doesn't mean it can't happen. All of these students are just going up the stairs, regular day at school, until you look up. And Spider-Man over here, apparently you don't have to go to class if you could fly. Is he flying or is he doing like an air squat? No big deal. Just chilling in a corner 10 feet in the air. Just another day at Hogwarts. This is just trippy. Is this cup full or is this cup empty? It kind of looks like it's filled to the brim with coffee, but also looks like it's painted on the inside, a beige color. Bestie, I couldn't tell you. People never seem to surprise me when they gotta start putting up signs like this on a public toilet. No diving, even a diagram of what not to do. You sit on it. You don't dive head first into the bowl. They have to put this warning up for a reason, because they already know somebody somewhere out there has tried to dive head first, unfortunately. There's this children's toy, and it comes with this little, I don't know, baby elephant, but it poops jewels. Why is that appealing? I poop jewels. Good for you. Congratulations. What do you want me to do? Sell you on the black market or something? That is an abnormal ability to be advertising. This dude called the paramedics because he was attacked by a swarm of cacti. I think cactuses sounds better. So you're probably thinking like, they're plants, they just chill on the ground. So I went for a hike once and I encountered one of these. Basically when you get near them, a piece of the cactus will like, boom, kind of jump on you. I don't really know if I touched it or not, but it just like locks on and attaches itself to you and you can't just like pull it out because the spikes like go in and then it's got a grip on you. Not even the vegans will stand a chance against this one. So there's this bridge. Part of it is underwater. So what is that, like a tunnel? Do you drive over that? There's a 50% chance you'll make it out alive. 100 if your car can actually swim. I don't get it. Does it like come up out of the water when the cars cross? I'm guessing they had a soap stealing problem. Somebody just kept stealing the soap. So they had to rope the soap so they could say no to the soap thief. Did it work? Can't you just unscrew the cap and take it back? So I went to the museum today and this dude, I ain't trying to clown on his fit, but sir, what is he wearing? I must know so that I may purchase the same. It's like he took some PJ pants and like pulled them all the way up to his biddies. I don't even want to see what the front looks like. What happened to your tooth?
What you mean what happened to my tooth? There's nothing wrong with my tooth.
I'm confused. If you play it slowly, you could see she's missing a tooth. And a few seconds later, part of the same video, she just smiles and the tooth just grew back. Do you have regenerative abilities or something? Yeah, like a lizard, but for your teeth? I threw my fly swatter at a fly. Buddy, I hate to break it to you, but that's not how you use a fly swatter. You see that green part right there? You swat the fly with the green part. You don't take the whole thing and just yeet. It was not very effective. Anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. So friends, it's me, and today I am cozy. But for today's video, we're gonna be checking out some things that are very annoying. When you step in water wearing socks. Oh no, they ruined. This is even worse when you're at somebody else's house. You have to ask to borrow socks. It's annoying. Hacks, this is what I do. It's actually salvageable if you just get your toes wet. Because then if you get your toes wet, you know what I do? I just like stretch it out. Let my sock chill like this until this part dries. We got wet sock gang. Don't even get me started about wet sleeve gang. I've really seen people wash their hands without rolling up their sleeves. They just like will go in there and be unbothered by it. Are you okay? Like, oh man, I hate wet sleeves. It's like top 10 uncomfy things. When you order a glazed donut, but you only order one, so they give you a baggie and not a box. And then you take it out, and then it's all smeared all over the bag that they put it in. The bag was like, well, you didn't eat it in 3.5 seconds, so I helped myself. But you know what I do? I got me a nice chocolate dip and just take it and then just delicious.
What the
It just went boom. That was a thick scoop. Y'all hear that thud? When your roommate is so lazy, they can't take 2.5 seconds to take the empty toilet paper roll, throw it in the trash, and put the new roll on. It really doesn't take that long. It's so easy, especially when you have like one of these holders where you could just like slide it off. It's not the one that you gotta like pop back into place. How could you be this lazy that they just gonna put it back on? You know, at least they put the roll there. At least the roll isn't on the sink. But still, y'all making this annoying for no reason. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. They were like, you can have one slice of pizza. One slice, whatever slice you want. Okay. I don't like crust though. That's fine. Just don't eat the crust. Okay, you said I can have any slice. So they just sliced that in the middle. Just ruined the entire pizza for everybody else. You getting slapped for this. I'm not gonna lie. That would have been a nice piece though. Perfectly cheesy. Got all of the center cheese. You going to jail for this. Ooh, nothing like having some good old syrupy pancakes and then the fork falls in. Then you gotta look around, wave at your waiter, and ask for another one. You know, I always used to avoid talking to my waiter, and then my fork fell on the ground once, and then I was just like, yanked another fork from another table. Ain't nobody there yet. Free real estate. I made this mistake once, never again, where your cookie is too big to fit in the milk. Whenever I'm eating cookies and milk, I always evaluate the size of my cookie, and then I go get a glass that has a rim big enough to dip the entire circumference of my cookie into the milk. Preferably submerge it entirely. But yes, this is unfortunate. It's not like you can just snap it in half. No, we ain't got that kind of upper arm strength. Y'all ever feel that random poke in your back when you're just chilling on your couch or bed, and then a whole entire duck feather emerges from the pillow like you was there all along? Spiky. This photo right here, this is photographic pain. When you got one of these little mother effers just growing in the crook of your thumb, and it's like no matter what you do to it, and you pull it off, it's gonna start bleeding, it's gonna hurt if you leave it. I don't even want to look at this anymore. This just done ruined my whole night. If uncomfortable was a picture. Oh man, I hate this. It's like when your sleeves are so tight and then you put on a big jacket and then once you're putting on the jacket, the sleeves go up with it. Like, no! And then I learned you have to like hold them like this. Grasp onto them while you're putting on the jacket. So it doesn't like roll up with the sleeve. Very uncomfortable. Do not like. Or you're wearing those little ankle socks and they start slipping down your heel and you gotta keep pulling up your socks. Why you don't stay up? I didn't want a piece that touched anybody else's piece. Y'all already took the corner pieces, so I'm gonna take this corner piece. Okay, I understand that because I am quite the connoisseur of corner pieces, actually. So if I want a corner piece, yes, I'm gonna ruin this whole dang pie for that corner piece. Fight me. Stop struggling with those stubborn plastic packages. I'm sorry, what did you say? You are literally supposed to be the anti-plastic package. You literally come in one of the packages that I struggle with. This is the final boss of plastic packaging. Get it through this guy, and then he'll become an ally and help you with all the rest. But y'all are scumbags for packaging this in one of these packages. When you rip off a piece of toilet paper and you got that little squiggly line. Every time I rip off a piece of toilet paper and it got one of these like little danglies, I always have to rip off the next one. So the next one is clean. And it's like if it doesn't rip perfectly, I have to cut another one because it drives me insane. I don't appreciate my end piece being defective. CVS is known for their very long receipts. They bought one item, and this is a 100-pound dog for comparison. Y'all see how long that bad boy is? What's even on it? CVS secrets? Let's increase our prices so we can make our receipts even longer. Ew, I don't know what they stepped in, but that's gross. Y'all ever step in something and you're like, what is this? I don't know if any of y'all like taste it. No, that's weird. Sometimes I smell it. Make sure it's not poop. Just find some grass and just like move that ass. Nothing like a brand new pack of batteries, and then you rip the back off of it like, bruh. You know, this is one of the many reasons that I have long nails, so I can just like use them as a little box cutter. You know, I looked at the beginning of this pic and I was like, that's a mighty fine wooden porch, and then you keep going, and then ever so slightly, they just disconnect from each other. Ooh, the bloodline ends with me. They just don't connect. Throw the whole thing away. Putting my rocking chair back inside. I don't want to sit outside and look at this. I don't know which is worse, putting your feet on the back of somebody's seat or your whole entire scalp and all the hair follicles. Ugh, man, what if I gotta pull down my tray? What if I wanna eat? We eating hair? I don't care, I'm hungry, I'm eat this hair. I really can't believe people just don't care. They're like all up in people's space. This is just straight up rude. Somebody did this on TikTok. They got a fat wad of gum in their hair, plus some extra. This is horrible. They ship their toothpaste in the same package as a dumbbell. Amazon, this you? I'm surprised they didn't give you like a human-sized box for just your toothpaste. No bubble wrap or anything? Y'all got the employee that was gonna quit after wrapping this package. Sir, your milk literally has a cap. You could open it and close it. We had to do it the old-fashioned way. I mean, it is a carton. You could do it either way, but we gonna ignore the hole that has its own cap. Slightly infuriating. Oh no. Now you've done it. Now you have done it. I was fine with the last one, but they took this juice, opened it from the bottom. Your child does this, there's something wrong. You got a future psychopath in the making. Those have a hole specifically for the straw. All of these lights are off. Yes, this is exactly how my home is built. It's like, in a perfect world, when you hit the lights and it's pointed down, they're off. This one, wanna be different and be like, yeah, I'm off, but I'm on. It's up, down is off. Why do you have to ruin the whole wall with your shenanigans? Don't you just love going to a public bathroom and they got one of these sinks? You got a good inch of space between the water and the wall. And these bathrooms got the nerve to put up those signs like, make sure you wash your hands, lather them up for 20 seconds. Like, bruh, I can barely put a finger under this water. What do you want me to do? I might just wash one fingertip at a time. Is that all right with you? No matter how slow I peel something, this always wants to happen. Every time I buy something with a sticker on it and I try to like go so slow, and then it leaves a little residue. This is very annoying. I paid money for it, and now I really gotta waste my time peeling the sticker off. Like, if I pay for it, y'all should remove it for me. Get rid of it. I don't want it anymore. There's always somebody who loves to ruin it for the rest of us. On this pie, there are lines, clear lines. They did you a favor, so you get the perfect slice every time. But no, this slice is too big for me. I want a slightly smaller slice. We gonna completely ignore these lines. This ain't no rebel. This is a whole entire criminal. Y'all probably been to jail a few times to be able to pull this one off. Calm down, man. We just talking about pie. Amazon shipped my hot sauce without any padding. I guess the box couldn't help himself.
Why is it spicy?
Okay, but every time I order a bottle of something, they will wrap it up really good, and it still somehow finds a way to like leak all over. I don't get it. It's like they know they're shipping a liquid, and they just take the box and just onto your doorstep. This has only happened to me once. I have no idea how. It was a very old soda can. When you try to open the can and the cap is already like a little loose and then it just pops off, like what now? You take a pair of keys, stab that bad boy and shotgun it. Or I tried this hack a few days ago where you can actually use a can opener and take the lid off and just drink it like a cup. Problem solved. Coke consumed. Hotel Trivago. How to be the most hated person in school. Instead of sharing your gum, just take out some Hubba Bubba and just take a chomp out of it. Hubba Bubba this. You've ruined it for everybody. At least now nobody's gonna ask you for gum. Ain't nobody want that? Don't you just love when things are on sale? The sweet tea was $6, but it's on sale in bright text for $5.99. If you go to the grocery store, they do this all the time. Y'all can't bring it down 1 penny and be like, ooh, big sale. Something about the human brain. You see the big red and yellow sticker and you're like, oh, I'm getting a good deal without even looking at the price reduction. And that's how they get you. A lot of places will do this where they will double the price of an item and then put it on sale for 50% off. So you think you're getting it for half off, but really you're just paying the actual price. They do be playing these mind games with you. Oh, don't we all just love picking up a pistachio? And it's one of these with a little slit. It's not ready yet. He ain't ready to come out. When you pick pistachios off a tree, are they just like closed up and then they put them through a factory and then they slightly open them so you can get the nut out easier? How do they come naturally? Because I know they ain't like halfway open. Anyways, these are going directly in the trash because I've broken way too many nails trying to struggle pop these open. It's like a pimple, but worse. People on the plane who sit like this. Ooh, let somebody try to do this to me. I can't even stand it when people like touch the back of my seat. When people touch the back of my seat, I'm instantly like, no, be gone. And she got the nerve to put both her sticky, crusty, musty feet on the back of somebody's head. Like that's all right. It's a good thing people aren't allowed to sit in middle seats anymore. Definitely a Karen here. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. The steps to prop up your keyboard are supposed to be so you can see it better.
Where's the escape?
That's gotta be like a boomer thing. Hello friends, it's me. Today we're gonna be checking out some things you probably didn't know. If you ever wondered how they mix paint at Home Depot and paint stores, this is how they do it. It all starts out as white paint. Cause it's like you see all the Pantones on the wall. I used to collect them as a child. Whatever shade of fuchsia you would like, they can scan it. And then the machine automatically mixes the colors needed into the white to get that exact shade. Then they put it in the mixer. Wham bam, yes ma'am. Just the right shade of pink, nice. And that's how you do it. Certain types of doorknobs and handles can automatically disinfect themselves. If the doorknob is made of copper, brass, aluminum, or iron, they are antimicrobial and automatically kill bacteria. It doesn't mean you should turn a doorknob and stick your hand into your mouth. It does, however, take a few hours to kill the bacteria. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but when you go put gas in your car, there's a gas pump gauge. It's on the top of the wire you use to feed your car. This could actually save your life in the event that you accidentally leave the gas in your car and drive off. The whole place doesn't explode. So the gas pump wire has magnets attached to it. So when you drive off with it, once your car pulls it hard enough, it'll detach. So it doesn't take the whole thing with you. I wonder if this is a common thing. People driving off with the gas pump still attached.
How you gonna forget it?
Microwave mesh. What is it for? Besides blocking the view of your chicken tendies getting heated up. So that mesh that's blocking your view is also blocking the radiation. The design of the mesh, you know, all the little tiny holes, makes it so that the microwaves are just bouncing inside the microwave instead of at you. Nice. Why does an Apple power cable have wings? I don't know if you've noticed because it took me a really long time to figure this out. But if you take your MacBook charger, there are these two wings that pop out of the back that allow you to wrap up your wire. So it's all neat and it just stays like this. It's honestly a great feature and now y'all know about it. On the back of a lot of keyboards, there are little hinges right here. Not mine though. So you could prop it up at an angle. So I guess a lot of people thought it was more ergonomic to type at an angle, but turns out a flat keyboard is better for that. Tell that to my aching wrists. So the steps to prop up your keyboard are supposed to be so you can see it better. How does that make sense?
Where's the escape?
Oh, let me put my keyboard steps on. There we go, perfect. I can see everything without a glare. Nice. That's gotta be like a boomer thing. Speaking of keyboards, on the F and the J, there is a little bump. If you slowly caress it, you will feel the little bump on the F and the J keys.
Why?
I mean, most people know that it's like, this is where you rest your fingers when you're in typing position. I feel like everybody knew that. So the bump lets your fingers find their way back home to the most optimal typing position. On the bottom of a lot of bags of chips, there are a bunch of colored circles. Is this Morse code for the type of crunch? What does it mean? Is it for people who can only read in color? So it's actually a printer's color block. It tells you what hues of the color were used to print the bag. Wow. So it's not that deep. You can also find it on cereal boxes and magazines. This is just letting you know what colors we used. Thank you for this useful information. You know when you finish a lollipop, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? 1. You know when you finish a lollipop and the stick has a hole in it? When I was a kid, we used to whistle through it like, couldn't whistle then, still can't whistle now. So what is the hole for? It was made for one purpose. So it makes it very difficult to get the lollipop off the stick so kids can't choke on it. So it's basically like a firm grasp. Candy to stick be like, So when they're molding the lollipops, it kind of like melts in through the hole and chills there. What is the dang hole in your pasta spoon for? It's not only for draining water, but also lets you know how much pasta is about the size of one portion. I mean, every time I used to make pasta, I used to just dump the whole box. We eating good tonight. But no, if you're making pasta for 2 people, you're supposed to put the pasta sticks through the hole. That's enough pasta for me.
But what if I want to eat more?
Okay, but for a hot second, could we talk about how my city shut down? Everything's closed. I've been at home doing nothing but eating my food I'm supposed to be rationing out. I'm down to my last few rolls of toilet paper. Send help. On almost every single logo, you got like this little circle with an R, or sometimes it's a C. The C stands for copyright, but the R means it's registered with a US patent. So not only does it give the original owner a right to use it, but also if you steal it, you get sued, my dude. I think everybody has noticed the stripes on the aux cord or on your headphone jack. What are they for? They're obviously not just for decoration. When you only plug in one line, you're getting left side audio, and then the next one is the right side audio, and then when you plug the whole thing in, you get both. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but this is very useful. You will use this every single time you drive at night. So you know that little tab at the bottom of your rear view mirror? So if everybody's lights are super bright at night, you can move that tab. It's like an on-off switch. There's a day mode and then a night mode. Bro, I don't even know how this works, but it's like, I just flipped the switch. Flip, flip. Yeah, but it basically darkens your mirror and all the lights behind you. So if someone got their high beams on, they're driving you insane. That's slowly draining your eye health. You just flip that switch and you good. Why do all jeans have this little pocket? What art thou for? Oh, so when jeans were first invented, everyone had a pocket watch. You see, we don't use pocket watches anymore. That is unfortunate. So this is the little pocket where they would put their pocket watch. Why is one part of a bobby pin a zigzag? Which side goes up, which side goes down? Obviously, the zigzag part is the bottom. So the grooves are supposed to help hold your hair better, so they stay in place. It's a hair muncher. Have you guys seen these two-tone erasers? One side is white and one side is blue. Sometimes they have blue on the top, white on the bottom. So the blue part of the eraser was meant to erase pen. What you mean? Pen is permanent. Smash like if you've ever tried erasing pen and failed because it's impossible. Anyways, turns out that was a lie. So the blue part is actually meant to erase deeper pencil marks. So if you like to write hard, you know, the kind of writing that goes through several pages of paper, the blue part's for you. The blue part of the eraser is the thick part, so it should do a better job. Dimples on a golf ball. Why? Why couldn't you be a regular ball? Which came first, the golf ball or the Epcot? So the first golf balls ever made were completely smooth. Why did you put all these holes in it? So over time, pro golfers were like, you know, the best balls are the old ones that have all the cracks and scuffs in them. I could make a joke, but I'm not going to. So they kept using the same balls for years, and then manufacturers were like, okay, you know what? We gonna make these balls have like dimples in them and stuff. Those balls, you know, they just hit different. So this is supposed to resemble an aged dimpled ball. I mean, to us, it just looked like a regular golf ball. Speaking of balls and holes, why do donuts have holes in the middle of them? But wait, they have donuts that are round now. I've seen donuts that are like heart-shaped, stars. But we talking about the original design of a donut. You know, thousands of years ago, when they used to go to Dunkin' Donuts, they could never get the edges to cook the same as the middle. So bakers came up with this shape where they would have a hole in the middle, so the donut cooks evenly. I mean,
Okay.
you know, on the back of some coats, there's this thing that's called a half belt. It's a small piece of cloth held together by some buttons. So they used to have these on military coats. And the purpose of this was that the half belts could be detached at night and then they would use their coat as a blanket. I mean, times have changed. We got luxury now. We got a coat and we got a blanket. Wait, can you still do that or no? If you take good care of your nails, you probably already know what a cuticle is. You know, this red part around the nails. You know, when you get a manicure, they cut some of it so it's like all perfect and you just got like a clean look. So the whole reason for the cuticle is to protect your nails from an infection. When it's removed, when you cut it, bacteria and fungus can sneak through. I feel like a lot more nail salons know this because they don't mess with the cuticle. I used to like take my nail and like push mine down and like mess with it and stuff. But now I feel like a lot of people know this and just leave it alone. Don't cut it, don't mess with it or anything. What does the hole in the cap of a ballpoint pen do? What purpose do you serve in this world? A lot of people think it's so the pen doesn't dry out or so that it doesn't leak. Nope, it has a hole. If that a small person or animal somehow swallowed the cap, the hole keeps their airway from completely closing. Oh, so it's a safety precaution. Who knew? A blue pen cap. I think I'll just... No, don't you dare. This is very important. What do the numbers mean on your fruit? It's not just for the cashier to type in the code. It also lets you know a lot about where the fruit comes from. If there are 4 digits and the first number starts with 4, that means the fruit has been sprayed with pesticides. It's not organic and quite possibly GMO. If there are 5 numbers and the first one is 9, then the fruit is organic. If there are 5 digits and the first one starts with 8, then the fruit is genetically modified. So stay away from that. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something new. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Hello friends, it's me. And today I've compiled all of your pain in one video. Let's see if you can make it to the end of this video.
I just want to give it 1 minute, so no one
What's
knows.
in there?
Ooh!
It moved! There's a bug in there. There's a bug. There's a bug in her ear. I don't know how she's so calm. I'm not calm. Maybe because she can't see it. But can't you feel it? There's a bug like swimming around in the canal of your ear.
Hear this?
Is that a hairdryer? No. I thought you were gonna blow it away. Maybe they'll suck it up. Come on, hurry up. Get it out. Somebody could have just like pulled it out. You couldn't have taken a Q-tip and just... I'm so nervous watching this. She's so calm. Like you ain't country if you ain't have bugs in every single hole in your body. I wasn't expecting it to be so big. It's big, it's huge. Why is it so big? How dare you enter a human's ear hole without consent? He getting the death penalty. By death penalty, I mean smush him and maybe shove something in one of his holes. Ugh, I did not like that one bit. Watch my family slip on icy steps. First my daughter. Oh, she got up and walked up like a champ. You know, nobody's gonna warn the next person. Like, oh, the stairs are slippery. Oh, she grabbed on. Smart. Not as bad as the rest. So it's probably gonna hurt more tomorrow.
The one time I tried to wax my BF head.
No, what's it look like? Clean wax? Man, his roots are just long. I gotta feel real silky smooth after that. That scared me. I thought she ripped off some skin with it. But them hair follicles are just thick. Oh, that's the wax. I'm stupid. I'm used to the wax being blue. But the wax looks like it's skin colored. No, we're good. This dude stepped into an anthill. Are you gonna take it out? Take it out! Sir, your foot has invaded their home. Now they will invade your foot. You know, with the pain of all the bites. I don't even think you can even feel them creepy crawling on you anymore. She found a new way to cut off her nails.
The amount of nope in this video.
It's like a Russian roulette. Are you not worried about not having fingers anymore? Did she do that with her bare hands?
The amount of nope in this video.
Just hammered the nail off? I'm sick and tired of having long nails. Just I mean, she snapped them off perfectly. However, I could never. Is that a cramp? Like in your wrist? Can you fix it? It's like a little prune. Wiggle it out. I didn't think you could actually see it. Put it in eyes. When you stack in tiles, it just try a whole garage. Oh man, my fingers have been through it. Between tiles, a car window, collapsing in between the seams of a garage. Probably the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. Oh, no, I got PTSD from this because I went hiking once and I had like 3 of these bad boys popped onto my arm. So basically it's like a cactus, and when you walk by it, I feel like it jumped at me. Maybe I touched it very gently, but it basically like the needles sink into your skin like a spiky ball. You can't just pull it off. So you have to like wait till you get home until you have like the proper tools to yank it off. I can't even explain how painful this was. And then I had a huge bruise for weeks. Dastardly little balls of pain. Ow! Why did he start recording like he knew what was gonna happen? I'm gonna take notes. Never sit by a window on a train. They can fling open at any given moment and smack you across the face. I mean, when I go on a subway, I try not to like touch anything. I will not be sitting. I will be standing. I will not be holding any bars.
Holy smokes, dude. My cut is insane. Shout out to my barber, dog.
I was wondering, how did that happen? I have seen nothing but misfortune come out of these stretchy... What are these called? Hello, miss. Take my hand up. Ow. Oh no, she's crying. At least she looked cute running into the pole.
What's the package up here?
Oh! Owie! Did somebody throw the toy at him? Oh, somebody whipping around Grandpa's head. He just firmly grasped Grandpa's bald head. Holy smokes, dude, my cut is insane. Shout out to my barber. Reason I don't train biceps anymore. Oh, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. I don't. Ooh! You see his arm? He pulled a muscle. I think he did a little more than that. It just like shriveled up. Ow, 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 ow. Bicep broke. Time to make tricep strong. A patient goes to the doctor with a dumbbell shoved up there. Can I say it? Or do you understand? How does that even happen? I don't know, doctor. Just I slipped and fell. And the dumbbell just forced its way through my booty hole. Tragic. I don't even want to know. My GF stepped on my earrings. Ow! Pull them out! Come on, one fell swoop. And then apply pressure. Why do you have earrings on the ground? That has to hurt more than a Lego. Girls want to be talking about period pains. Have you ever rolled your ankle over like this? I'm so glad girls don't have ankles so they don't have to ever experience this pain. I don't think I've ever like sprained my ankle, but this happens to me way too often that I feel like one day I'm just gonna like a little too hard and I might be limping for weeks. Speaking of nails, if you know how painful it is when your fake nails bend. Like they bend back. Very painful. I have done it many times. But like what happened here? Did they like melt? And then they just bent them back? Like imagine doing it with your real nail. Like when you bend it back. It's even more painful with a fake nail because it's attached to your real nail. That is one big fat juicy no. Ow! You know you have to secure the weights. Oh, there, you only need one. One on each side, bro. And you know, we're not taking any chances with 5 whole pounds. Showing my private story, how they should shake the boba. Yeah, you should always shake it when you get it, right? So it mixes up the drink. Oh, no. How did that even happen? At least the floor be eating good. Better safe than sorry. Make sure your memory card's in place. Did they just hammer it in? I don't know if that's gonna work after that. This dude was on the runway and oh, there was no wet floor sign. Oh, he gonna get up and act like nothing happened. I gotta finish this walk. I don't know if this would be more painful or more embarrassing. Probably more embarrassing. They hand painted this custom Charizard MacBook. And wait, just like that. Get rid of it? Delete it? Why? I thought art was forever. You have beef with Charizard or something? Y'all break up? Not your favorite Pokemon anymore? Friendship ended with Charizard. Lechonk is my new best friend. The elite Pokemon. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below. Let me know which one was the absolute worst that made you cringe. There had to have been at least one. And make sure you hit that like button though. What? These are all cakes? Not the onion. Not. Hello friends, it's me. And today we're gonna be looking at some cake. Or is it? So this is how they make a watermelon cake. And this is crazy. So you just take regular pink cake, layer it, cut it, you gotta shape it the shape of a watermelon. Oh, it's already looking like a watermelon. Don't forget the rind. Make it out of frosting, and then they're gonna put fondant over it. Paint it green. We gotta make it exactly like a watermelon.
Yes, Mother, I'm eating all my fruits and veggies.
Look at that, you can barely even tell the difference. Tell me you wouldn't see that watermelon and be like, that's a watermelon. There is no way that could be a cake. Like, look at the detail. I am shook by the detail of this. They like hand painted this bad boy. That's insane. Oh, look at the cute little doggy. He just chilling there, looking all cute or whatever. But this ain't a regular dog. This is an edible dog. He's not friend, he's food.
Fish are friends, not food.
So in China and other countries, there's like this crazy trend of dog mousse cakes. Look at him, look at all thick. It's made of chocolate mousse. And they look so realistic, it's insane. Smash like if you would eat a chocolate dog. Your girl loves some chocolate mousse. The most superior kind of mousse. Look at this little guy. Snug as a bug in a rug. Snug as a snake that's about to go for the yeet. But is it really a snake? No way, this is a cake. It's a cake! Look at that slice. You know, if you didn't slice that, I wouldn't have believed you. Like, it's got scales. It looks like a real snake. Look at that detail. I would feel so gross eating that, especially the head. Like, I mean, probably tastes better than a real snake. We have a plate of bananas over here. Okay, that's a banana. That's a cake! It's not a real banana. This is how they did it. They have a cutout of a banana, and then they're just gonna trace it on the cake. Basically get a piece of cake shaped like a banana. Gotta put some chocolate on it, and then of course the fondant. Ooh, looking like normal SpongeBob before they put all the blemishes on it. You know, gotta make it look legit. Just hand drawn. All the little specks and marks. The stem looks so real. Okay, I'm looking at these. Look at the plate of bananas. Like, you can't tell. There's no way. Imagine being on a diet. Like, I'm gonna make a healthy choice. Picks up a banana. Ends up being cake. That's wild. Wildly delicious. Oh, I saw this and I was like, that is so perfect. It's an Xbox controller cake. But look at it, flawless. You can't even tell the difference. I feel like the only difference is that one look a little thick. Yeah, see, compared to mine, that one looks really thick. It's a thick boy. That's because it's got cake inside it. Here we got an extra thick and juicy bag of Doritos. That bag looked like it was sealed with extra air. And it's cake! I keep saying like, oh no, not this one. This cannot actually be cake. I just want them to be wrong, just once. But no, they keep proving me wrong. Like it looks like a bag of chips that was actually filled up. That's how you know it was fake. Ugh, I keep looking at this, I'm like, ugh, I wanna eat you. Let me eat you. Dang, that apple looked extra juicy. That's the GMO kind. Oh, it's so satisfying when they cut it. I like my apples like I like my chicken. Boneless. High key though, this video's making me hungry. It's a head of lettuce. And it doesn't even look that good either. Like, it looks like it's old, been sitting in the fridge for like a week. Leaves turning brown. It doesn't look appetizing at all. And then when you cut it and it's cake.
Oh, yes.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's like a crusty, musty, moldy head of lettuce. And on the inside is cake. I would be so confused eating it. This doesn't taste like 0 calories. Happy birthday, Abby. All my love. Dad. And got her an iPhone cake.
Dad, what is this? I specifically asked for an iPhone 11.
And you got me an iPhone 6. I didn't care if it's a cake. You have humiliated me in front of my 2nd grade class. That looks pretty good though. Now that's a real Apple phone because you can eat it. Ooh, that's spiky. So this is a durian. If you don't know what a durian is, it's a fruit and it's very stinky. And they're really big too. You probably seen it in like the grocery store. Sometimes they got like 1 or 2 of them. They're this big. They're very spiky and smell like a bus sack. And someone made a cake version of it. Some people really like the taste and smell of durian. Some people don't. I just like how spiky it is. Like the cake looks better than the real thing. That actually looks delicious. Oh, look at that boy sitting on the kitchen table. He's so good. That's not a good boy though, it's dessert. This is how they made him. So he used to be just a triple layer cake. Ooh, and then they put a head on it. So they molded him. Body by Pillsbury, who dis? Ooh, it's kind of creepy. That ain't Fido. Mold me like one of your French girls. It looks like a painting. Who would want to eat that? Happy 40th birthday, Ida. She want to eat a dog so bad for her birthday. Hello, 911. Ida trying to eat a dog. I don't know why you would want to eat a cake that looks very realistically like a dog. Like, you trying to say something? I'm just staring at this, like the blanket, the detail of this. Why would you want to eat art? Oh, I was like, dang, that looks so bomb right now. A Philly cheesesteak. Y'all see me? I'm salivating. This is like the one time I don't actually want it to be cake. Wait, what's a meat made out of? This is a mystery meat right here. I don't trust sweet meat. I don't trust the cheese either. It's like the bread looks like a cake and then the filling looks actually like meat and cheese.
Do not care. We'll still eat.
Here we have a shoe cake. Okay, so if you look at this half, that's a shoe, right? It is. You put it on your feet, not in your mouth. I mean, it's your life. You can do whatever you want. Oh, no, we put it in our mouth. I don't understand. Why would you have a shoe cake of all the things you can make into a cake? You know, I really like these shoes. They look so delicious. I just want to eat them. But I can't eat leather and rubber. So we're gonna make a chocolate cake version. What? These are all cakes? Not the onion. Just an ordinary Coca-Cola bottle, right? No, it's chocolate. And then inside is cake and ice cream. No, sir, you are kidding me. I would have that over soda. Ooh. No, it's brownies. It's brownies and ice cream. Or is it frosting? Either way, it looks delicious. Imagine just like bringing that to work or school and then just taking a bite out of it like straight up. Oh, look, another good boy. Except this one doesn't look like a cake. It looks like one of those like porcelain figures that your grandma has that she keeps with all her rare china. Dang, they took a slice out of his head. Do you really want to eat something that's just like looking you straight in the eye?
Judging you
for wanting to eat a cake that looks like a realistic dog? So a lot of people make a camera cake. I don't know why, but it's apparently a popular thing. So this one you could probably make at home. It's crazy how all of them start out as just like a round or square piece of cake. And then they shaped it into a camera by cutting the pieces. But how you make that thick cylindrical one is what I want to know. And then you put fondant on top of it. I feel like that's the hard part because you gotta like smooth it out, make sure it's like perfect. Wham bam, yes ma'am, you got an edible camera. That's gross. This is cake. No, those are some dirty, crusty shoes. Look at the laces. Why someone look at dirty shoes and be like, you know what? This will make a great cake idea for someone's birthday. You know what? I would actually do this. Cause my friend, she got some crusty Converse. I would get her a crusty Converse cake and then buy her a new pair of shoes. I don't know. That's probably what they did. Delicious. A bag of bagels. Even the bag is edible. And all the bagels. I'm confused. You could have just made the bag into a cake and then the bagels like actual bagels. Wait, if they're sweet, does that make them donuts? They're not actually bagels then. Is a sweet bagel a donut? Comment below. It's a bag of lies is what it is. Achoo! Sorry, I'm allergic to lies and deception. Over here we got the comfiest of leather couches. It ain't a leather couch, it's cake. Y'all took a slice right out of the sofa. Hey, that's my spot. This is how they do it. So you just take a regular piece of cake and then make the shape of a sofa. They use pound cake and they just cut out all the pieces and then put frosting over the whole thing. Ooh, that glow up. Who is she? Fondant can really change these Pillsbury box cakes into something amazing. And then you just do all the like cushiony details. Make it extra plush. I mean, if you're into eating cushions without all the harmful effects of actually eating cushions, this is the cake for you. Don't mind me just sipping my hot chocolate with my metal straw. And and it's cake. Y'all couldn't fool me. I see those forks. Imagine being so extra that you had to use a fork to get the marshmallow off your cappuccino. No. If you do that, we can't be friends. Just kidding. I know someone who does that. Okay, but can you drink it or do you bite it? Would you like some burger and fries and onion rings? You know what gave this away? The powdered sugar. You don't put powdered sugar on a burger unless you like your buns extra sweet. How would you eat this? You can't like hold it and then just like, you gotta like be all sophisticated, cut it with like a fork and a knife. What do you dip the onion rings in? Frosting? See, I'm okay with a burger, but like fried foods as cake is not okay in my book. You're confusing my taste buds. Anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below, let me know which one of these you want for your birthday. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and the hello friends, it's me, your favorite messy hair YouTuber who doesn't have messy hair anymore. Not for long. Today we're gonna be checking out things that are annoying. Gonna get myself a nice scoop of ice cream, put it in my bowl and what? Okay, usually my scoop doesn't make it that far to almost being put in the bowl. Like as soon as I like try to scoop it out, somehow the ice cream gods are like, nope, and it just goes flying. Why does it do that? Is there a scientific explanation behind this? Because I don't know. There's a spider. There's a spider. There's what's he doing? There's a spider. Oh no, you're not. Flying! I don't know where it went. It literally just flew. It's a spider that flies. What the heck? I'm not usually scared of bugs, but that spider literally flew. I don't know where it went. Watch it just find its way on me somehow. Couldn't have gotten very far. Oh, this is got. I feel the frustration from this pic. You at an IHOP, you better dig into your pancakes and syrup, and then your fork slides right into the syrup. It's useless. And then you gotta sit there waiting for your waiter to come back, but they just brought your plate over. And for the next 4.5 minutes, they're gonna be helping all their other tables, and they gonna completely forget about you because they just gave you your food. They think you're eating, but instead of eating, you're sitting there panicking, trying to call the waiter over.
I need a new fork.
Okay, you know what? This happens to me like on the regular, but instead of it falling in the syrup, it like falls on the ground somehow. I don't know how it happens. It'll just be like, you know, just chilling on the table and like I'll touch something and then the fork will go on the ground. Literally, don't ask me how. Y'all ever went on a scooter, picked it up, and then it just like karate chopped you in the ankle bone? This happened to me all my childhood. Every single time I would pick that monster up. And now I grew up with bad ankles. Oh, it's okay. You're safe now. I haven't used the scooter in years. You never have to deal with that again. It's like there are very few pains in this world on par with giving birth, and this is one of them. Which one hurts more, the shin or the ankle? Because I took a few to my shin too, and I felt like that hurt a lot because that area bruises really bad. Comment below which is worse. Y'all ever eat a juicy bag of Cheetos and get the crustiest, mustiest, Cheeto dustiest fingers, and anything you touch gets infected? Your phone, your girlfriend's knee. Congratulations, you have Cheetoitis. Okay, that's just straight up gross. Ooh, okay, you know what? I feel this on a personal level, alright? When the tip of your charger breaks and you see the little wires inside, it's like this happens with the Apple chargers. It's all part of their master plan so that you buy more. Oh wait, look, literally mine right now, and every single other Apple charger I own. You disappoint your whole family. Actually, does it though? Because its whole generation is just broken. It's living up to the family name. Don't you just love sitting in class, minding your own business, doing your homework, and then you look up and you see this? Ugh! Get that away from me. You know, I don't know why teachers always gotta have their booty in someone's face when they bend over. This is the classroom, not the bedroom. But you know, sometimes there's just not enough space to bend over in the classroom while they're helping another student, and you have the misfortune of getting a face full of booty. I mean, as long as they don't let one rip while they're doing it, then it might be acceptable. This used to happen to me all the time when I would try to use my roll of tape, and it wouldn't give me the whole roll. It would give me like a little sliver, and I would have to like unroll it at an angle till I could get the whole thickness of the roll. Y'all know what I'm talking about when you just take that little piece and then you pull it off to the side? This was annoying. Like, this was actually very annoying. I can't tell you how many times I've been very frustrated doing this. Please don't pull. You're telling me I'm not allowed to pull these? You know when you get like the little ingrown skin right here on your thumb? You're telling me not to pull them? What? But they hurt, and I hate hate them. And they're so annoying. I don't know what causes them. I don't know where they come from. I don't know what demon spawned inside my nail bed to make such a dastardly thing. Also, you know, the best part is when you try to do it and you absolutely can't pull it. Like, no matter what you do. And then you have to wait till you go home and get the tweezers and pull it out. But sometimes it's too short for even the tweezers. This video is getting very stressful. Try not to get stressed challenge. Security question. What is your father's middle name? Answer, Paul. Enter and answer at least 5 characters. But his middle name is Paul. Enter an answer that is at least 5 characters. What do you want me to do? Paul with 2 U's? Oh, you know what's even better than this? Logs in using username and password. Password incorrect. Okay, forgot password. Enter new password. Cannot use a previous password. Bruh. Ooh, if I had a penny. Every single time this happened to me and I had to reset my password. And then when I reset it, it ends up being the same password that I had. This makes no sense. Please fix. Okay, see, this is why I haven't upgraded my laptop. I've had the same laptop for like 4 years now, and I refuse to get the new one because they don't have USB ports in them. How you gonna make a laptop with no USB ports? Okay, so Mac laptop, the new ones, they've been doing just Thunderports? I don't know. It's not a USB. And if you want to use a USB, you have to get this adapter to use your USB. Absolutely sickening. Like, this takes up so much space. The new ones don't even have like an SD card reader. Why would you downgrade so much? I don't know. I don't like those. I'm pretty sure they're called Thunderbolts, but I'm not sure. That's how irrelevant they are. Oh, I felt that. Stubbing your toe on a corner. Okay, this has got to be one of the worst ones. Oh, when her toe said this, I felt that. This hurts my poor pinky toe just looking at this. I always hit my pinky toe. It's like, it's so small. I have an abnormally small pinky toe. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's pretty small. Like, every time I go get my nails done, they always look at my pinky toe. They'd be like,
"You're so tiny."
And I'll be like, yeah, paint my nail and move on, okay? I can only think of few things in this world that are worse than this. Oh, hitting your hip. I don't know if this is a thick girl problem or just an everyone problem, but just hitting your hip on the table, on the counter, just basically any sharp edge that comes up to like your hip. No, actually, I had this problem when I was a kid too. Like, my hips are forever bruised. Like, I will always hit them on something, and then the bruise will heal, and then I'll hit it again, and it's just a never-ending cycle of bruised hips. It's funny because it's not even just my hips or my toes. It's literally my whole body. Like, I always have these random bruises that I have no idea where they came from, but I'm really clumsy. Like, I will hit into anything. I could be walking and there's a pole like a few feet to my left, and I'll just suddenly like walk straight and then somehow walk into it. I don't know. I just suck at being aware. Don't you just love when you try to pour a drink into another cup and the liquid is like, nope, I belong in this cup and this cup only. You'll never take me alive. So you actually, when you do that, you gotta go ham and like pour it at like a higher angle. Because if you pour it like this, it's gonna go through the side. But if you pour it like this, then it won't do that. Or it'll only do it for a little bit. You plug in your USB drive. Computer's like, nope. So you flip it over. Nope. Flip it over again. Yes, there you go. Why you gotta do that? Why doesn't it just go in normally the first time? It's got 2 sides, but you gotta do it 3 times to get it right. USB drive's like, no, don't put me in there. I'm not ready. Okay, I can't be laughing because this is me. This is literally what my desktop looks like right now. And anybody who comes over and sees my desktop and they're like, you gonna clean that up? I feel like there are 2 kinds of people in this world. Ones with nothing on their desktop and ones who have literally everything on their desktop. Oh, actually 3 people, because I have everything on my desktop, but I never use or click on anything on my desktop. It's just there. I don't know, because I save everything to my desktop and it just, surprise, ends up on my desktop. It's really ugly and I wish I wasn't like this, but unfortunately it's just the kind of person I am. My desktop is an accurate representation of my life. A mess. What kind of person are you? Comment below. Don't you just love when you rip out a piece of paper and you know, because when you turn in your homework, you can't turn in all the squigglies on the side. But have no fear, there's a nice little dotted line where you can rip the squigglies off the side. Except the dotted line never actually does it perfectly. Like, it always has to rip. I don't know why. Why is this so poorly made? We've been using this for years now. You would think they would have perfected this dotted line, but no. Here's to to 20 more years of struggling to cut on the dotted line. You know, when you walk in and then you feel something gross on the heel of your shoe. And then you look at your shoe when it's a rock stuck in your sneaker. And then you gotta use your finger to touch it and take it out. Ugh. I mean, I hate doing this, but it's like something you gotta do no matter how filthy. But this is annoying. Or I don't know if it's just where I live, but if you're walking with like sandals, especially rubber ones, they're like these spiky things on the floor in the desert here. And then you step on them and it's like stepping on needles. Like they'll go through your shoe and they're so hard to get out. It's like having like, imagine a mini tiny cactus, yay big, and a bunch of them like sticking to the bottom of your shoe is not fun. The parents of this boy booked a window seat for his first flight. However, a window he did not get. Did I get an F in the chat for poor Billy over here? All he wanted was a window seat. Father, you promised me a window seat. What is this? Where is the window? He got nothing but airplane wall. You know, that's really unfortunate because it's like only one seat on the whole airplane doesn't have a window. You know, some have 2 windows, but he just ended up with no window. His face like, Father, how could you? All I wanted to do was see the clouds and my city from above. This is such a horrible experience. I'm sure somebody would have switched with him though. Like, let Billy see his aerial view of his school. I'm the type of person on a plane, I always shut the window. I don't even look through it. I mean, unless the clouds are like extra fluffy. Otherwise, I just try to sleep and I never get to sleep because I need a bed to sleep, but I still try. My receipt for buying 1 bottle of vegetable oil at CVS. 100-pound dog for scale. Okay, I heard about this. CVS, you buy one thing and then they print out like a 10-foot long receipt because y'all love wasting paper. What's the point? I feel like they should just completely get rid of receipts and just have it like an electronic receipt, like everywhere. I hate having receipts. I don't know what to do with them. Sometimes I throw them out, sometimes I keep them, sometimes I'm not sure if I should keep them. And when I need one, I definitely threw it out. So, hello government, please fix this receipt issue. Thank you. The amount of unnecessary packaging for 1 tablet is infuriating. Ooh, this at the gas station or when you buy it at like a convenience store or something. So for 1 pill, 1 Tylenol, 1 allergy medication or whatever you're trying to buy, they have it in a little plastic pouch. And then inside it, there is a baby package with only 1 pill. That's all you get for the low price of $2.99. This is not necessary. What happened to the good old days where you could just go to the cashier and they just pop one into your finger and you just, delicious. My sinuses are cleared. When you try to dip your cookie in milk and the cookie is too big to dip. This is the saddest story I ever heard. You know, when this happens, you just like cut the cookie in half and then dip one side and then dip the other side. Easy peasy. Don't you just love when you staple the corner of a paper and the stapler's like, nope, stapler machine broke. It like doesn't staple all the way, or it does this ugly thing that doesn't actually hold the papers together. I love when I put my favorite mug in the dishwasher and it comes out broke. Wow, quality. I feel like this bug is like on me somehow. Like every time I get an itch, I just feel like something's crawling on me. I'm dehydrated. Oh look, a water fountain. And then you press the button and the weakest stream of water comes through. It's like you are this close from getting E. coli. You know, when it's that close, I don't even do it. No matter how thirsty I am. If it doesn't shoot at least this much, then I don't even bother. I'm like, nah, I ain't even risking it. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face. Comment below, let me know which one was the most annoying. Hey friends, it's me, and today we're gonna be checking out how some everyday objects are made. Fun fact, my mom actually used to work at a soap factory, but I happen to know absolutely nothing about making soap. So that's why we're gonna watch this. First, we're gonna see it done on a small scale. You know, there are a lot of small businesses like this one that make soaps by hand. So soap is usually made of glycerin, oils, essential oils. There's a lot of different kinds of oils that go into this. Shea butter, all that good moisturizing, hydrating stuff. So she mixed together a bunch of different colors of the soap base, and it was like a neon soap. Poured them all together into this mold. Check this out. Mixed it all together. Added some soap cream puffs. You see, I didn't even know this was a thing. Added some soap candies. And then, wait, hold on. Sprinkles too? Y'all got soap sprinkles. I love this colorful fancy soap, but like, wait till you see her take it out of the mold. Just pop that bad boy right out. Take the little rubber part off. Oh, Oh, excellent. Long soap stick. It's like a loaf of soap. And then she just cuts it with like this cheese slicer right here. Boom. It goes down. It comes out like a piece of cake. It's like a cupcake. It's a soap cake. Not edible. Do not eat. So I ended up going down the rabbit hole watching these soap making videos because it's just so satisfying. And look. So they all start out as like a loaf, big chunk of cheese. And then they just like cut it, like slice it. Oh, it's like a boba cup. Oh my goodness, that's very cute. Wow. Whole Foods be selling like half of that for like $9 a cube. And it ain't even that cute. This is how they do it on a much larger scale. Literally bucketfuls in a warehouse. This is olive oil soap. They just pour the mixture. They got a whole entire soap making hot tub. And then somebody smooths it. And then this dude like beats it with a dang mallet until it's flat. Oh, I can't even imagine how wonderful this room smells. It takes about 5 tons of olive oil to cook soap. My mom got me some of this soap. This is like that super moisturizing kind. It doesn't have like chemicals that like dry your skin or anything. Real nice. And then my dude, when it's dry, he's wearing his shoes on the soap. My guy, that's going in my butt crack. Last thing I need to see is your shoes stomping all over it. And he individually packages up each one. Oh, this dude has the easiest job. He just puts it in the box. They literally have towers upon towers of soap bars ready to be packaged up. It's one guy wrapping all this up. He working overtime and he's still backed up. Like, I will probably take down a few of those towers before like packaging up even more. Nail polish. So they make over 40,000 nail polishes every day. That's a lot of lacquer. We got the little brushes. We got the lids. They make over 400 colors. And yet I still can't seem to find the right shade of nude. Just individually fill up each one. Whoa, that glitter is nice. Oh, it starts with powder. That's the pigment. So they mix all the powders together to make the color. And then they test them out. Whoa. Very pigmented. Very nice. So once they come up with a color they like, it's ready for some large scale production. Put it in the meat grinder. Except it's not for meat, it's for nail polish. I still don't know what it's made of. What was that forbidden juice you put in it? Oh, nitrocellulose, a flammable and explosive ingredient also used in making dynamite. No wonder they didn't want to talk about it. Let's not make this awkward. Nail polish juice, let's just call it that. Oh, they put silver balls in it and it helps mix the nail polish. Is that why y'all's nail polish is so expensive? Because I ain't never seen that in like a $1 bottle of nail polish. So one drum makes 4,200 bottles of nail polish. That's a lot. And y'all sell these for what, like $7, $8? Wow, they have so many colors. I just so happened to find the exact shade of pink for my shirt. I did that. I made that. How do they make peanut butter cups? If you were like me in the 6th grade, a Reese's cup was an everyday object. If you got a nut allergy, it's alright. It can't hurt you through the screen. You're safe here. But in real life, it's game over. It starts with a big sack of nuts. And when I mean big, I mean 2 million peanuts big. That's a lot of nuts. After washing it, they grind it all into a peanut butter. And then the chocolate goes into the cup. And then the machine ejects a round little thing of peanut butter. And then it gets covered in chocolate. I mean, how else did you think it was gonna happen? And then it blows away any blemishes so that the top is nice and silky smooth. Today we're taking a trip on down to the money factory. This is where they do it, top secret, where they print the money. Also not so top secret anymore because it's on YouTube. Everybody knows money grows on trees, but this is the full process. And you know, it starts out the same way they make piñatas. Paper, lots of it. Y'all really thought there was gonna be some bark in there? Because this is literally shredded tree. Oh, forbidden cheese. The feta kind. But they about to make money out of this. They clean it and then make paper out of it first. And then they got all their top secret programs where they actually let you print money. Photoshop does not let you print money. They don't even let you drag and drop a picture from Google. Look, dollar bill. Oh, they let me do that. They let me do the dollar bill. This is awkward. So if you want to print out a $1 bill, that's fine. But when you try to do the 100, it's like, no, whoa. We said you could do the $1 bill, but not the 100. Whoa, giant toilet paper roll. You told me when that's all grown up, it's gonna be money. Isn't that funny? trees can grow up to either be toilet paper or $100 bills. Wild. Ooh, y'all hand measuring. And then we got industrial scissors. Ooh, and then they cut them into thirds. Big roll. That's a lot of paper. A lot of trees died for this. Better be good. Ooh, and this is where all the holographic stuff goes on. This feels illegal to watch. Like all the fancy things that make money legit. Like the numbers, the secret codes, the stickers, all the little holograms and stuff when you look at it in the light. Oh, and then the printer. The holograms go on first. And here we got a soon to be fat stack. Here it comes, literally the money train. You know one of the biggest scams? Printer ink. Like $40, $50 a cartridge when they literally got bucketfuls of ink right here. Oh, and then when it prints out, oh, that's nice. I wonder if the employees ever just want to like roll up a little money poster, hang it up in their room. I can't imagine the security in this place. So that's how they make euros. But what about dollars? America would never. Oh, there we go. They printed them out on sheets. I would like to get paid in an uncut poster of money. Just cut them myself, wrap myself in the world's most expensive blanket, wear it as a cape. This is how the stimulus checks are being made. Why does this feel so illegal to watch? Like I shouldn't be allowed to see money being made. Because anyone printing money other than the government is very illegal. I don't care if it's for a school project. Straight to jail. That's a real nice money sheet you got there. Benjamin Franklin, don't give me that look. Imagine how fresh this smells. You know when the teacher makes a fresh batch of copies and hands you a warm piece of paper? That's what I imagine it to feel like. And then they stack it all up like this. Like, this does not look very legit and high security at all. I'm surprised they even letting us record. Y'all just take this to the banks? America, billions of dollars in debt. Oh, it's okay, just print more. How was your phone made? Oh, hold on, I'm a little much. Look, that's you. That's how you and your brethren were born. Oh, you don't want to watch no more. I'm so confused where we are. They're making the shell. I already know that's an Android. No wonder my phone didn't want to watch. So they do some sandblasting. They do this by hand, and no wonder they cost so much. It's a process. Like, this takes a long time. And Androids, they're pretty indestructible. Apple probably slaps two pieces of glass together, draws an apple on it, and calls it a day. That'll be $1,000. There are a lot of steps to this. Ooh, so they're making the screens. They check each one individually for quality control, stamp them, and then set them aside. So it's crazy how a lot of this is actually done by hand. Even though there's a lot of machinery involved, there are also a lot of humans involved. Because they gotta make sure everything is done right. And then we got some people testing the screen. You know, gotta make sure they work. You don't buy a brand new phone and the screen just doesn't work. It's like a new car. Even though it's brand new, somebody has driven it and tested it before you get to buy it. You don't buy a brand new car with 0 miles on it. Because, you know, we gotta make sure it works. Oh, they making iPhones here. Are these legit? Because are we in the same factory? Like, you don't make it Androids and iPhones in the same building. I don't know about this one. Here we got the little organs of the phone. Hard drive, motherboard. I don't know the technical term, but they individually engineer each one of these and then put them together by hand. It's not a machine like bam, bam, yes ma'am. It's a whole entire process. My guy ain't even wearing gloves. Whoa, they're putting the little cameras on, putting the little camera covers on. They're just sticking those bad boys on. Oh, that was nice. Gotta check the screen, it's good, camera's working. Y'all better put that protective coating back on. Oh, imagine being this dude. You get to play a little game. Oh, see, one screen, it like lagged, and the other one is fine. Oh, not all screens are created equally. You know, maybe I just got a faulty iPhone. Cause you see, not all of those screens were created equally. Some of them had like better touch screen capabilities. You know, they really test these things, make sure everything works, it charges. So they do a bunch of tests. When it's done, put the SIM card in, practice calling 911, make sure it actually calls 911, charge them to the halfway point, and then wham bam, clean them up, package them up, and they ready to go, ma'am. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face. Comment below which one of these was the coolest to watch. Hey friends, it's me. And today we're gonna be checking out some super cool cakes. A giant taco cake. Very delicious and confusing at the same time. It all started out with an enormous piece of chocolate cake. Some syrup. Oh, is this gonna be the taco or is it gonna be the ground beef? That's a lot of frosting. Oh, I love when they put the fondant on it. Ooh, just tuck it in. It's like a blankie. Shh, 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 shh. Go to sleep, my sweet prince. It cuts like cheese. Tuck in the other side. Add that taco texture. Chocolate cereal plus cake and then some dark chocolate covered raisins. Oh, so that's how you get that meat mixture. Oh my god, it looks so good. And like the little pieces of the chocolate look like beans. The shredded cheese is actually fondant. They dyed coconut chips green to make the lettuce. Whoa. Oh, wait, are you gonna make chicken out of this cake? Oh wait, no, you're gonna make cake out of this chicken. Take a gander. Look, this is a tray with some chicken, right? We got some good old chicken breast. We even got the tag and everything. Watch this tomfoolery. They just done put the breasts on the paper. Look, those are some mighty fine chicken breasts. 10 out of 10 when making to some tendies. And then no, they go to cut them and no, it's not chicken, it's cake. They look so insanely real. I am disappointed. This is the caliber of lies that the government is keeping from us. A PlayStation 1. No! Just done took a bite out of the open button. Just imagine like if you remember this console. This is where it all started for me. Oh, it looks so good. I want this for my birthday. Oh no, not Baby Yoda's eye. Look at that. How could you eat this face? This face is meant to love, not eat. Oh, who knew he's green on the inside? I would have made it red. Oh, it's so creepy when his eyes are just like hollow. Hurry, put the balls in. That's what she said. It's not even balls. We just molding some coronas. I ain't talking about COVID. Okay, so this is how it goes. This is how the eye process starts. Look like he's smuggling 2 organic eggs in his eye socket. It's so creepy looking before he paints it. Okay, there we go. Much better. Oh, so shiny. Okay, you've lived a nice long lifetime to eat. Take a big fat slice. Mmm, delicious. Finally, some good hecking Yoda. Look how crazy this is. The layers just keep getting bigger and bigger. It amazes me how everything starts off as like a regular round cake or like rectangular cake and then it goes crazy. Oh, we're gonna fill it with cherries. Guess what this is gonna be? One ginormous mama cherry. Oh, and then when they glaze it and it starts looking thick and juicy. Oh, even the stem is edible. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, mighty fine piece of steak. Mmm, some T-bone. Oh, did I mention it's vegan? Oh, that nice little slice. Mmm, delicious. How many times am I gonna say delicious in this video? Oh, look, the last toilet roll. Oh, wait, you take a slice. No, that's not how you're supposed to do it. They made it chocolate on the inside for a reason. Wait, the chocolate's supposed to go on the outside, not the inside. This is how they made it. So just started out with a round cake, took a big chunk out of it. So they did wrap it up with some real toilet paper, but the inside is edible. Oh, baking at it again with the fruit. Like, it's making my head hurt how realistic this looks. Like all of this fruit was fake. Every last bit of it. What do you want me to do? Clap? Nice, that was excellent. The fruit was a paid actor. All of them, the whole entire fruit basket. The Chinese takeout! No! It's not Chinese! It's not even takeout! It's a box of lies, but the good kind. Man, you done could have fooled me! I thought this was some good old chow mein. Nope. Whoa! It looks like a lava ball. Oh! That dessert had a crazy night out. It looks like passion fruit juice. It really just done vomited all over the plate. And now you have to eat it. Not the remote, bro. The remote as well. Oh, why isn't this dang remote working? Nancy, get the batteries. No, Jimbo, it's a dang cake. Oh, wow. Looks delicious. I can almost taste the Cheeto crumbs in between the buttons. You see this glass of water, right? Someone look a little off about it. Is there really water in this? Is it even a glass? Unless she goes to cut it. It ain't going without a fight. This is the thickest glass of water I ever seen. Excuse me, ma'am? That was a suspicious glass of water a second ago, and now it's a cherry and chocolate cake and she's taking a bite. When people tell me I don't drink enough water, this is why. A suitcase that you can open with functional latches. Oh, to reveal all this money. Oh, don't forget to close it up when you're done. So this whole thing is an edible cake. You see, you got the cake base, and then they're gonna make the top of the suitcase with fondant. This whole entire thing, you could just take a bite. So they printed out the money on edible paper, put some fondant under it. These Nike shoes are a cake. Instead of just do it, it's just eat it. Well, they go crazy with the detail. So it starts out just a piece of red velvet cake. They cut out the soles, layer the bad boys up, and then we gonna chisel it, make it the right shape. We even got a foothold. Oh, I love these apples that look like apples, but they're fake. Oh, look at the inside! So it does have apples. It does have apple in it, but it's not even a real apple. One of these apple a day make the doctor stay. We'll cut another one. Ooh, it's like an apple pie in inside it. If only real apples were like this. It's funny how these actually put real apples to shame. Don't be shy, cut some more. Cut some more. I want to see the inside. Oh, delicious. I mean, I feel bad when I spend like 30 minutes making some food and then I devour it. Inhale it in 2 minutes. They spend hours on these cakes. Just have a little slice at the end. Oh, and the blueberries too. The absolute detail, I tell you. Oh, we're not done. We're gonna put some cocoa powder on it, dust them a little, make them look a little dusty, musty, and crusty. It looks so perfect. It's wild how it starts off a regular cake and then they just make it look like it's stacks of pancakes. Oh, nothing but lies and deception. I've been seeing a couple of these where they do an Amazon Prime cake. Oh, it's even got funfetti inside it. So this channel, Koali Pops, makes a ton of really neat cakes. First, we're gonna start out with a funfetti cake, frost it. You know, the shape shouldn't be too bad because technically, we just be making a package. Last time I checked, Amazon don't have no hexagonal packages. Oh, and then the little decal of the Amazon logo. Nice. He even made an edible Amazon tape to wrap around the package. You can eat all of this. And then don't forget the label. Also, edible, straight up sugar. And there you have it, an Amazon cake. The only thing you can't buy on Amazon. They really do need to be selling these though. Oh, and the dessert and its container is a lie. I'll just take a dang slice out of it. The plate too? The plate is part of the cake. Oh, it's a lava cake. Wow, impressive when you can eat your plate. You know, why aren't plates edible? Plates should be edible. Then you don't have to do dishes. Why do dishes when you can eat your plate? He also made the Thanos gauntlet into a cake. You see, I got the real one chilling in my living room. But now we're gonna see how the cake one is made. Whoa, he's using black frosting. Because it's an evil cake. What would Thanos eat? Whoa, so every layer is a different color. And then cut it into the shape. And then he put that frosting. Wham, bam, yes, ma'am. It's so colorful on the inside. If only the real one was this colorful and delicious. The stones are actually made of melted candy. When he put them in the mold, I would have just used some Jolly Ranchers, called it a day. Whoa, it's crazy how the fondant looks like cardboard. Oh, and then all the detail, it's coming along, coming together. Oh, I can't wait till he puts the stones on it. And there you have it. So it looks like an old-fashioned phone. Oh, you know, the one where you have to like spin to dial the numbers? Oh, here it is. I've been waiting for this moment. Nice. I love when they just completely ruin it. It's like that's what it's meant for. Show us the content we want to see. Piece of firewood. Oh, it's even hard like wood. But it's not wood! This is so confusing. Perfect prank to pull on Nance. She come home and be like, Richard, what's a piece of firewood doing on the counter? No, Nance. Actually, a cake. Goes to France once. I had my wedding cake at the Eiffel Tower. Oh, and it's made of funfetti cake, the best kind. No, I saw this KFC cake. Look at that chicken. That chicken looks real, right? There's no way that part can be a cake. And then he takes a slice, and look, it's even cake on the chicken side. It's upsetting to me how deceptive this is. Because I would have bet my life on it that was some real chicken. And then he starts making it. Okay, I get that you can make the KFC bucket. That's just fine. But I want to see how he did the chicken. Oh yeah, see, liar. Liar plans for hire. He used some real chicken on the cake. Yeah, okay, those are real. See, I told you. And then to make it extra deceptive, he just put the frosting on the side of it to make it look like it was part cake. But you getting some chicken with your cake. But I mean, fried chicken and waffles is good, but like, I've never had fried chicken and cake, but that does sound pretty good though. You know, before I die, I need to try me a watermelon cake. Look at the rind, it's so shiny and perfect. I just wanna take a slice for myself. And then you cut it in half and it's red velvet. No, I want it watermelon flavored though. Beans, Heinz beans, the best kind of beans. Ooh. Bean can cake. Bean baked bean cake. Baked bean cake. Baked bean cake. Now that's what I like to see. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face and comment below below which one looked the most delicious. Hey friends, it's me. And today we're gonna be checking out some inventions that you've probably never seen before. This has gotta be one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I didn't know such a thing existed. So basically you put it in your sink with the dirty dishes, fill it up with soap and water, wham bam, does the cleaning for you, ma'am. You can even do your laundry with it. I'm surprised the water doesn't like overflow and go everywhere. Like you just fill it up with water. And those are pasta stains, the most persistent stains. It's basically an underwater fan. Gets things bubbling. Moms be like, hey yo, the groceries are in the back. Bring them on in. But when you refuse to make more than one trip to the garage, there's this device that can allow you to comfortably hold a ton of plastic bags. Look at that, flex. Everything mother brought, a whole week's worth of groceries in one hand using this device. Just slide those bad boys on and then we've secured the bag. We live in the future now. We have a remote controlled luggage. You sick and tired of walking to get to your gate? Now you can sit on your luggage, press a button, and it will take you there. Man, I'm sick and tired. I've been pulling my luggage for years. It's about time. It started to pull me. I wish I had me one of these at the grocery store, right? You just pick your bread loaf, pop it in, select how you would like your bread cut, and then it pushes down on it, secures the loaf. Oh, we just like snatched it back into its little hole. And then slices it right in front of your eyes. And then it's like, thank you, come again. And then collect your freshly sliced bread. Wow, I don't trust this. Some people might get a little surprised with their loaf. Hey, what's this finger doing in my bread bag? I'm just sitting here thinking of all the things I could cut with that. You looking to add an inch or two to your stature? Well, my short gang, stand up. Now you can wear these silicone inserts on your feet. It's like an artificial heel. Makes your foot look extra thick. Hide it under your sock. Wham bam, that's another inch, ma'am. I saw this on TikTok. There's this little device that you can buy. Attach it to any door and it will automatically close every time right behind you, even sliding doors. I thought that was super neato. So if your sibling or your mom always coming into your room, opening it and then they try to close it and then they leave it like a little bit open, the little device makes sure it's closed every single time. Pop anywhere, pop it on the mirror, pop it on the bathtub, pop it on the toilet seat, and then pop your phone on it. Pop socket been real quiet since this came out. I don't know about you guys in the city, but for like a good month, it was very hard to find liquid soap. It was all sold out. And now, you got the soap flaker. Cause ain't nobody wanna wash their hands with the same bar of soap that somebody else used. I think that's nasty. So now, you can just shred some fresh soap every time you wanna wash your hands. So like you're using bar soap and shredding it, the forbidden Parmesan. And then when it's done, you just put a new block of cheese, soap, in that bad boy. Technically you could use this for cheese, right? I don't know if this is genius or just plain old unnecessary. I don't know how you got this through TSA, but if you're waiting for your flight, chairs aren't comfy enough for you, bro, he just blew that up. I just slap it, bop it, twist it, turn it, and then it's blown up, an air-filled sofa thing. I love how the people just watch it like, oh, big flex, nice chair. Okay. I thought this was stupid, and then I saw how fast he blew this up. Like basically, you're taking the air from wherever you are. Sorry, astronauts, probably won't work in space. And it's built as a thicky boy. So during police chases, how do you stop a speeding car? There's this device. Once the car passes by, it sets a spike trap and then quickly goes back in after the job is done. I'm terrified of this because I watched Hills Have Eyes and basically they just like threw out a spike trap and then just like dragged it back after they blew out all the tires. The tennis ball collector. This one's just really cool. You ever wonder how they collect all the balls that were lost on the court? Well, basically, you just run them over with this device and it just scoops them all up and then dump it back in there. Wow. We're not cavemen. We have technology. This is a posture invention. Every time I look at something with like good posture, I have to like fix my posture real quick. Wow, look at that difference. Okay, this is me normally. This is me with good posture. So you just put your arms through it and it just like straightens your back. Oh, and then undo it and then your posture is ruined. Oh, mother would be proud. My mom used to call my brother C-boy because he would sit like this and his back would be a C. C for crap posture. To help keep truck drivers awake, there is this one road that is musical. Watch. I don't know the song. Ain't this bad for your tires? I mean, it's really cool. In America, we just got I I feel like you drive over these too long, you might end up falling asleep to the song. You can now buy adult slime, which is actually for impact protection. Watch this. Wrap it around your finger, and then when you hit it with something, it just automatically stiffens. Indestructible. Nancy can't hurt herself while hammering the family photos anymore. That's pretty cool. It's like slime's cousin on roids. Do you love singing but don't want anyone to hear? So there's this practice karaoke device where you just like pop it onto your mouth like an ice cream cone and sing or scream or cry into it, and it'll muffle your sound up to 70%. I don't think that's good enough. Also, you can like practice your singing with it without disturbing anybody. Mother and father are asleep. Technically, couldn't you just like do this into a hydro flask? Like, there's some holes in this house, there's some holes in this house. I would imagine it's the same thing. And you can hook it up to your ear so you can hear how terrible you actually sound. I had to learn that the hard way. And when I was a kid, I'd be singing along to the music. I'd be like, hey, she's really good. And then I recorded myself and I'm like, yeah, I have absolutely no future in the music industry. If you guys have seen some of the other smartphones out there, you really wonder like, there's all this super cool technology out there, but Apple don't want to give it to you yet. They're like, nah, why would we just give you all the best technology up front at once when we could just like give it to you over the years? You know, we can have a new phone slightly upgraded every single year that you will still buy. Like, look at this one phone. This came out several years ago. This technology exists where they can drill the screen for over a minute before it cracks. I'm still waiting. Like iPhone, the shock waves of the drill will be enough to just like bam, shatter. And then after a minute, you see it's starting to form some cracks. Oh, psych. Still fully functional while wearing a glove. Absolutely insane. So basically a couple minutes later, they drilled it and it's starting to take some damage. But the screen still works. I don't understand phones, man. Whoa. It's just a piece of glass. Is that what phones are gonna be in the future? Is it a projector? It's what the iPhone 50 gonna look like. And yes, they will wait that long till they give us something good. I thought those were little makeup compacts. So it's like temporary hair chalk. Just slide it on through. Bam, blue hair. Where was this when I was a kid? It was like impossible for us dark hair folks to dye our hair. Whoa, you're telling me all of those are lighters? But what if your kid just like goes into that drawer like,
ooh, look at all these toys.
And they're all actually lighters that create fire. Next thing you know, your house is burned down. So apparently this little clip is the proper way how to cut hair. Where was this in quarantine? Just clip it, slide it down the hair. Wham, bam, we got a straight edge. I can finally trust mother to cut my hair. Dads can do it too. Excellent, now we don't have to use a salad bowl. So this ain't just any old bike. It's a bike with a treadmill on it. So you can ride and walk at the same time. I just thought it was pretty neat because it's like, what's the point? Is it like an electric bike? Like you don't actually have to walk, but if you wanted to walk, you know, to make yourself feel a little better that you actually did some exercise today. This device over here lets you cook anywhere as long as the sun is out. My dude chilling here with his reflective cooktop, barbecuing some glizzies. Okay, but did they actually cook? I want to see them cook. Those look pretty dang raw to me. Are you sick and tired of your moocher baby not paying rent? You trying to get them to work for their formula? You expensive. I don't care how old you are. In this household, we work. So it's a baby onesie with a mop front so they can clean and crawl at the same time. It's so unnecessary, but it's a real thing that I would say kind of works. Excuse me, ma'am. You about to ride this kangaroo tire? There's no way this is gonna balance. I don't trust this. What's stopping it from just tipping over? I was a little tipsy on my way to work. And by tipsy, I mean my ride tipped and fell and I ended up in the ER. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below, let me know which one of these was the coolest invention. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button and the hello friends, it's me. And today we're checking out some really cool inventions and gadgets. Ooh, what is this? What are you unboxing? A water bottle with bubbles? Oh no, it's ice. It makes ice. Ooh, I can't wait to see what kind of ice comes out. And then you pop it in the freezer. Open it up. I know it's gonna be frozen. You have to pull it apart. And then it makes the most perfect round ice balls. Oh, this is cool. But for $32 for a fancy ice maker, I have a feeling it's not gonna work perfectly every time. If it's too frozen, either the lid's gonna get stuck, when you try to open it apart, it's gonna get stuck. I am skeptical. Have you ever seen such a stain-resistant couch? Literally hydrophobic. Bro, what are you even patting down? There's nothing on it. Ew, 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 get off me, get off me. Is that Coke? Get off me. On the floor you go. Disgusting. Don't do that again. Wait, that's illegal. I have never seen this before. Are you sick and tired of the cars running over pedestrians in your town? Install a standing crosswalk where the yellow lines on the road literally rise up to protect the pedestrian crossing the road. And no, 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 and naughty, naughty, you will not run over another person again. I feel like there's a higher chance of getting smacked in the face by this than getting run over by a car. Like, what if I'm on the other side of the crosswalk and it starts like, oh, just another obstacle I have to avoid. This pen will save you from boring days in class. What does it do? Does it change colors or something? Wait, what? It's got fidget spinner, magnets. You made this man out of the pen? Who is he? Oh, so the pen is made of a bunch of magnets and you could like take it apart, build things out of them, spin things. You know, some people can actually pay attention better while they're like fidgeting with things. Hello? Yes, that's me. So I don't think it's like a horrible thing to be like doing things with your hand while you're listening in class, you know, as long as you're listening and like the information's going through. What? Okay, that's actually pretty cool. For all you clumsy folk out there, knock over mother's expensive fine china. It's like it activates right before you fall and it spawns a cushion around the object falling. Does it work on humans? Oh, it does! Hey, that would have been a broken bone. You gotta have it on you at all times, like a belt. But what if I'm not wearing my belt? Then you take fall damage. Simple. But if you're wearing the belt, it's just like a protective tampon.
So I'm addicted to this, not in a literal medical sense, but I don't think I could live without it. And it's very convenient.
It's for laundry. I thought the thing under the bed was cool, but this is literally a hole in your wall and it's like a vacuum and it like sucks in the clothes and deposits them straight in the laundry room downstairs. You know what? I don't know why a lot of houses, they don't make the laundry room by the bedroom. That would make everybody's life much easier. You know what? I'm sick and tired of seeing useful things that the internet keeps telling me to buy. How about some useless things? Avocado stick. Somebody took one look at a deodorant stick and was like, this is so easy to apply. Why can't it have avocado in it? And I just, my toast. So they made an avocado stick. Just shove some avocado in there and just smear it on the toast. I think this would be better with butter. Butter on a stick on some hot toast. No knife necessary? Sign me up. Two guys in Russia made a car completely out of ice. It's got wheels, you could drive it and everything. It's an iced out G-Wagon, for real. Literally iced out. You know, it's only a matter of time before it melts, right? You can drive it all winter, and then in summer, you gotta walk. They were getting pizza, and they gave them, whoa, I have never seen that before. It's like a hand that like picks up the slice, just snatches it. That's pretty neato. I like that. What are these? A portable seat? Oh, they're like these things that you put on your leg. Oh, so that's how people do it. When it looks like they're sitting on an invisible seat. But they're these rods that just go in your pants so you can sit anywhere, chair free. Oh, I would love to squat over the public toilet in these. There's this thing called the kick fix that you attach to your bed, put it under, and you just kick your dirty laundry under the bed. And then when it's laundry day, take it out. It's basically the laundry basket under your bed. That's smart. You know, for all you animals that take off your clothes by your bed and just like kick it under the bed, that is a good idea.
I think a lot of you guys have seen the standing keyboard that I invented.
That's a keyboard?
Well, it's time for the
Why
standing
is it so
mouse.
long?
You just need to grab your mouse and you slide it right in there. And you can still use your mouse by pushing the buttons.
So you stand up and use your mouse.
Push the button for you. Also, when you spin the gear up here, it spins them all the way down, so then it rolls the ball down at the bottom. Your productivity has absolutely never been higher.
I have a question. Can't you just like put your mouse on a box, put the keyboard raised too, like if you want to stand? I feel like this was supposed to be a shortcut that took twice as long. Quite unnecessary. Everyone thought I was crazy crazy for inventing my own toothbrush. You fill it with your favorite toothpaste and take it on vacation, work. Oh, what? This is the invention I never thought I needed. Because I always forget a toothbrush whenever I travel, sometimes on purpose, because I don't want to bring my bathroom toothbrush on vacation with me. And also, I don't like packing toothpaste and toothbrushes. I know it's so small, but it takes up so much space. I have to have its own compartment, so I usually just ask for one at the hotel. Or I go the entire vacation without brushing my teeth. I'm kidding. Where am I? Anyways, this is pretty cool. And it saves you from buying like all the little mini toothpaste. You could just load it up with the one you usually use. This has got to be the most useful one yet. Do you have your egg protector on you today? My what? Your egg protector. You know, it attaches onto your belt, keeps your egg safe. My dude really just put one egg in like his belt pocket. Like, is it supposed to be a weapon? Like an egg holster? If an unsavory person comes up to you, just whip out your egg and just don't come any closer. I have an egg and I am not afraid to use it. Watch out, I'll scramble you. Back in the day, we had these big old computers. Also, these privacy screens, so you can watch Disney movies in peace without anybody judging you. For my eyes only. Okay, but why does this actually look very warm and comforting?
Check it out. This is the Chicken McNugget Dunker. So we have our favorite dipping sauce here at the bottom.
Wait.
We place our Chicken McNugget here at the second floor.
In it.
And we're gonna pull away this yellow tab. And then what happens is the Chicken McNugget will fall into the dipping sauce.
I thought it was like a guillotine, but for your nuggets. But okay, go on. It's like a dunker. You know, because you can't just take the nugget and dip it into the sauce and then in your mouth. You need a whole device. You know, this isn't just a device. It's a show. The nugget's putting on a show. Is it supposed to be the perfect dunk or something? What if I don't like that much sauce on my nugget? Well, maybe you shouldn't invest in such a device. I think I'll just hand dip my nuggies. This is a bit excessive, but there is a light up LED mirror that you could attach, and it has a bunch of different color settings. It's pretty cool, but also like the normal mirror is good enough for me. Attaching a whole LED studio quality lighting mirror in your car is just, I think it's excessive. Hey, I mean, that's one way to clean up the house. Just, hey, what does this thing not do? Ew! Why does it smell so bad in here? Y'all ain't got a trash in this house that somebody gotta throw. They're 3-day-old McDonald's leftovers under the table. Y'all nasty. But this thing cleans it all. Okay, I see that you can move the trash, but like, where are you putting it? How do you pick it up? Whoa! Whoa! Put your drink on it. Whoa! Wait, make it a table again. What is this device? First, stair, then shelf, then table, then shelf again. I feel like I need to clap for this wonderful performance. Okay, that was pretty cool. You ever open up your bag and you got crusty, musty dirt, crumbs, and debris? Wait, there's something to fix this? So you can actually buy this ball that you just pop in there, and over time of just using your bag, it sticks to all the dirt and gunk. Oh, it's a jelly slime ball inside, and you just rinse it off and then put it back in your bag. What? This is actually genius. I thought every once in a while you just take your bag outside, empty out everything, and just like vigorously shake the dirt out of it. I've been living like a caveman. I still don't know what these are for. It's like this cloth that you put over your soup. Does it get rid of the spicy? This is not real. There's no way this works. I don't care. Ugh! You allergic to spice or something? Just order the noodles mild. Or, oh, I wonder if it's supposed to be oil and it's supposed to suck up the oil, because they don't really do a good job explaining like what it is. They think doing the same thing over and over again is gonna be like, wow, it works. To me, it looks like you're removing the seasoning or the spice out of the soup. And what is soup without spice? Hot water. I think the whole point is to remove the oil. I could be wrong. If you have any idea what this is, let me know. Oh, these guys are back at it again. What do you have now? A bench? 2 benches and a table? Oh, now it's 2 chairs and a table. Oh, put it down, what happens? 2 chairs and an even bigger table. Oh, there's more? An entire bench for 3 people. Oh man, it kept getting better and better. What can this thing not do? Provide ergonomic support. There is this little card dispensing device that you can buy. So if you're playing card games, it'll pass the cards to everyone playing. Okay, but does it shuffle the cards too? Or do you have to do that? Because it's like, what's the point? Is it really that time consuming to just pass out cards to each person playing? Like, maybe it's more fair if a robot does it. Maybe it's better if you don't have an actual human to blame if you get a bad hand. Blame the robot! I didn't even know shirt cutters existed. Wait, they got shirt cutters? I've been using scissors. No way that's actually gonna cut the shirt. What? Just like that, you just roll it over the shirt. And he made a tank top. You could just buy like a thing that just rolls over. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, how do they cut fabric? I mean, whenever I go to the fabric store and I buy fabric, they always use scissors to cut it. Why don't they use these? Okay, finally, this exists, and I'm buying it right after watching this video. There's this little device that you can buy. It's a printer. You hook it up to your phone, and then you can print photos right then and there. I think something like this existed, but they weren't that good. But like, this is printing. Walmart Photo Center, quality photos. And you can stick them? You just peel and stick them? What? I'm going to buy this immediately and print out thousands of photos of my dogs. Cool things that you can buy off Amazon. Don't you hate when your hydro flask doesn't fit in your cup holder? Now you can buy an attachment. Put in your cup holder. Oh, you can even put a mug that's going to spill. You hit one speed bump and it's gonna go everywhere. But it also fits hydro flask. You know what's cool? Digital's car, you can actually put one of those fat hydro flasks in the cup holder. And the cup holders are like heated and cooled. Not only is he big, but he is like big ballin'. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below, let me know which one you thought was the coolest one. I thought it was the toothbrush. And make sure you hit that like button and the